paint the picture too well. You might fall in love with her too. Oh, she was about 5'6", a little bag of tricks.
Episode 6.
Yeah. You see, I'm wasting no time getting this peak going.
No, we're not passing around this week either, so I need to get going myself. I haven't smoked all day. I am looking forward to this. Welcome, everybody out there. What's everybody else smoking? Because, you know, we fuck with field heavy here. Where is your camera?
Yeah. Shit, that was
Where
nice.
is your camera?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yes.
right. Yeah, you got the Mendo fruits up there. It's good shit. Hitting out of my
Buy
Puffco.
some of this.
Yeah, you will not regret it. I'm thinking about doing another hit already. We got some joints rolled up too. I'll let you catch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and start telling them a little bit about our promo from this week, because it was about to be something entirely different than the Han Solo and
yes.
Chewie combo, which I'm real happy that's what we went with. But
Which you need
in
to-
my search for
on YouTube.
in our search for the next buddy cop movie, because we were doing about a series of promos based on buddy cops. You know, we what do we start with? Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz was sick.
Yep, and then we did the other guys. And so I was looking for another, like, it's not just about finding a good buddy cop movie. There's dozens out there.
Sure.
But you got to find one with, like, an interesting cover that really highlights the duo. And I came across one called Collision Course with Jay Leno and Pat Morita,
Yeah, I think you're saying that right.
Mr. Miyagi. And I was like, yo, I gotta watch this. I have, like, I got a little bit of taste for campy movies. Like, I enjoy DC Cab. So I was hoping that this was going to be in the spirit of DC Cab. And boy, were we wrong.
Super wrong.
Super wrong. It was maybe the most xenophobic comedy, supposed to be comedy I've seen. Like, we're in 2019 and we realize that a lot of our favorite films don't hold the test of time in this environment.
No, you rewatch certain movies nowadays and it's like, whoa, how'd they get away with that shit?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It's a totally different environment. But with Collision Course, that shit was outdated like 3 years later, I guarantee. It's just so out there with the... Like, I didn't really catch a lot of jokes besides the, like,
The
pretty much,
slurs?
yeah, the
Yeah.
racist,
Terrible.
anti-Japanese jokes towards
Where you
our
wonder
boy
why
Pat.
that he agreed to do the movie if he read the script at all.
Yeah. I guess, 2020 hindsight, right? But still. So that's why we didn't use that for this week's promo, and we got off the buddy cop movie and went for one of the greatest duos in cinematic history, in my opinion. You can't beat some Han Solo and Chewbacca. But anyway, this is...
And Chewie smokes weed. For sure.
Listen.
Right,
What's
let's bring
funny
this
to
up for
me...
people.
Yeah, there you go. Should I pull back that one? That way they can see
Yeah, the comparison.
this week's actual promo. I was surprised. I thought for sure you were going to be like, I just don't want to be Chewie. But we were actually kind of like, yo, I want to be Chewie.
I wanted to be Chewie, but the
beard,
lack of facial
yeah.
hair really works me out of that deal.
I'm a hairy ass dude. This is just me when I don't keep up with my personal grooming.
No, you were going for this before you had that job. You're like, oh, I gotta cut my hair.
Yeah, I was planning on growing my hair out, and
you were
then
going full Wookiee.
I needed something a little bit more presentable. Yeah, my natural state is full Wookiee. So here's that Pat Morita and Jay Leno movie, Collision Course, and it is a train wreck. But yo, I do have to say, I did get one good laugh out of it, and it was from that fucking gunshot right in the beginning.
Yeah. There's a like a ray jet gun or whatever the hell they call it.
Jet propelled
some futuristic gun that they can't.
And nothing else in the movie is futuristic.
No.
Just this one.
No. As futuristic as it gets back then. What is this? 92?
They said it was 92,
seems like it was
but it
filmed
seems
in
like
82.
89.
Yeah, it seems like even later or earlier.
Before we continue, I gotta light one of these up. We got Wedding Cake, King Louis, and Green Crack. What you feeling to start the show off?
Which one?
I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a Wedding Cake, and we got the Green Crack for later if we need a little.
You're not gonna save the cake?
No, we ain't gonna save it.
Okay. Yeah, don't watch that movie. Yeah, really.
Do not watch that.
We almost pulled the clip just of the guy getting shot, just so you could see that. And move on.
Anyway, moving on. This week released a new mask made out of the Puma Cell Alien Katos.
Mm-hmm.
You got that shoe pulled up for them so they can see that. There's a look at the shoe. And then here's a look at the mask. So this was made for Puma Sport Style. So it was part of the launch of the Alien Katos.
Yeah, this mask came out really awesome, dude. I love the multiple eye situation.
That is the first for this mask. I've always wanted to do something with multiple eyes, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I may have to take that back.
You've done multiple.
I think the Adidas Freak helmet had multiple eyes. The one I made out of the football cleats to look like a Chimera, I'm pretty sure that had multiple eyes. But yeah, it's a rarity, and so rare I forgot I had even done it before. Yeah, really
and
cool
I love
shoe to work with.
You've been doing a lot, I think, without the use of some outsole stuff, and I really like it when you use outsoles. It's a whole other beast.
And so there's two things. I haven't been doing as many gas masks as I used to, and the air canister on a gas mask is usually where I use the sole of the sneaker. Here you'll see some of that translucent green outsole highlighting the eyes around the forehead area. But yeah, this is up on freehandprofit.com. Stop by, check out the full photo gallery.
This shoe really lent itself to an alien form so well because of the colors and these cool textures all over it.
Let me pull back here.
There's leather, mesh. What the hell is that dope orange? That orange and black thing reminds me of what I did at the Adidas Makers Lab, remember? Like on the tongue? Like that's totally what I was drawn to were these two materials and combine them to make this like infrared with fishnet situation.
I remember that. That was fire.
So I was totally into this design. I mean, it's more of like a, I don't want to say the wrong number, like a hexagon.
No, I think you're right
shape,
there.
You know
it's got more of the hexagonal shape, little honeycomb vibe.
Yeah,
there you go.
Which I really like. Shout out to Reebok. Who uses
there you go.
That very
well. Exactly. The hex light.
Yeah, and dude, check out these photos that he did.
So, I got to give a big thanks to Nick Stewart, aka Slick, extremely talented dancer. I've had the pleasure of shooting with him in the past. Surprised to see that it was like almost 4 or 5 years since I shot with him last. But he's been busy. He's been touring and dancing with Beyonce and Jay-Z. And he does just this wild contortionist. They call it bone breaking, among other things. But, I mean, so the great thing about this is this is one photo, but really it's not. I mean, this is 6 shots that I took and had to blend together. But it's inspired by an oil painting that I did of a break dancer back in college. So I'm still kind of exploring that fluid motion in still imagery, which is kind of interesting to capture.
Yeah, these are sick. And then we can show them a video of you making this.
We can, yeah.
Wait. Show them a photo, like, so everyone knows who this dancer you're talking
Yes,
about.
I have it.
Yeah, you have a photo
I
of
do
him
have a
on the cover.
slide through here.
Hold on, everybody.
So here's Nick with the Puma Alien Kato mask, number 202. And there he is, getting his hair done at the Louvre on the cover.
In front of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, in front of the Mona Lisa on the cover of the Jay-Z Beyonce album cover, Everything Is Love.
Yeah, that's a wow photo.
I don't know if there's like bigger bragging rights for a photo, if you ask me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like when you say it out loud like that in the Louvre in front of the Mona Lisa for the Jay-Z and Beyonce album cover, that's the ultimate flex.
Yeah, dude.
You'd have to have pictures of like live aliens to beat that, if you ask me. Oh, we gonna skip ahead, huh? Oh, there's a video. You got that.
Try to bring this up.
Later in the show, we got some Q&A from the Instagram audience. So stay tuned. We'll be answering some of your questions.
Here's a short video.
Yes. Wah, wah. Oh, good.
Okay, yeah, that was him making that shit. And we're into peak number 2. Alright. And then after that, we were going to talk about... Okay, it was finally time that we brought up these.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me choke. What the fuck, man?
I am not sure what... I've been seeing
These are the
for
fucks.
a little bit now, but haven't wanted to talk about them.
You got an air bubble in the front.
What's the first thing where you're like, no? The first thing.
It's hard to say, because I have to say the size of that swoosh, it doesn't even...
Do you want this at all?
Yes. I'm about to go in on this shit. That swoosh don't even look right. That shit look like some off-brand.
Super warped, yeah.
Yeah, like that. It's like an extra hook to it.
Uh-huh.
All right. We've seen this material on the Westbrooks.
Yes. It
I
looks
like
like
it on the
yeah.
Westbrooks. It's used properly there. This shit's a fucking mess.
I think
and the
if
air
not,
bubble
if
on
not
the front,
same material, then a really similar one.
It looks like you're going to be walking around looking like your feet on backwards. This most basic ass sole, I don't want to see that shit. Nah. Keep these the fuck from around me.
My first thing where I'm just like, oh, like aesthetically, I can't do this, is these grooves.
Yeah.
Those cuts in there.
Those are purpose?
That it's gonna bend right there, but still, it's like that looks horrible.
It really, really does.
It looks like your dog already got a piece of your shoe.
See, it's not the negative space that bothers me. It's that it makes that seam look unsightly.
Uh-huh.
It looks like
Oh,
it wasn't made well. I think we got to move on. I don't even blowing my high. Get the fuck out of here.
I hope there's no more
Okay.
photo. Okay, well, yeah, okay. This is a good. Like, I'm glad these are back to back.
Yeah, I
a
did
great
that on
example
purpose.
of like black and blue basketball shoe.
Yeah.
Like those. What? I'm sorry. We should give the name of the at least for these. What are these? Alpha Dunk. I'm not even.
Maybe I can look it up for you,
care.
but I do not want to know. I know these are the KD Tray 5.7s, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Remember that because it's a 357, like
Well,
the
and
Magnum.
it's a way better looking shoe.
It's a great looking shoe. Is that the what type of midsole we got on those? Is that the React?
I just looked it up. I was correct. It was the Nike Alpha Dunk.
Alpha Dunk.
I mean, here's what I will say. I think, are there any more slides of different colors of these in here? Or did
I
you
don't think
remove
so.
them? Because I gave you multiple colors.
Did you?
Just because what I like that they're doing is they're making like a dunk, like a history of dunks. Like they
Okay,
have a
so
Vince
they're
Carter
doing
colorway. They have this one is for the Magics that
right. Okay,
Gordon, who did
I
that
remember
crazy
seeing that
dunk.
as well.
So I like the thing that they're trying to do with
They're
the
telling the right story on a whack ass model.
they're using the story to try to sell the model.
Right, of course, of course. Which I mean, I get, but like,
Wait, is that same material?
what is
No.
this? It
No,
looks
it's
like
just
the
a-
lining of the Jordan 10s.
All right,
They
we
just
can-
look
we
like
can
some
move
Team
on from
Jordans,
these, move on.
man. I'm much better design.
All right. So yeah, back to the KDs. Yeah, these are clean, dude.
They're familiar,
And they
but
have that
they're
new
fresh.
React foam.
Yeah. Is that the
Or
like
React
this
whatever.
little side
Snap
pull
thing?
tab?
Yeah.
Do we have angles of
clean
this?
toe box.
We got the sole. Much more interesting. I like the kind of the like the
Wavy.
thermal print of the foot in the blue. You
Mhm.
see, and that's all.
Okay.
That, talk about more shoes that's gonna blow you high.
I thought it was ironic that you were a Wookiee and this is called the Wizookie.
Oh, is
or
that
something like
is
that.
that right?
Yeah, or what?
Or is that the person who?
We need the names of these fucking things.
I mean, to a certain extent, you're right, but like, there's a lot of information I need to retain, and whatever the fuck they gonna call these, I don't need to know.
Leave it at that. Yeah, this is like a weird idea. It went crazy wrong. I feel like we're sitting here just shitting on people. This
Look,
week.
and I don't look. Here's the thing, though. We can't elevate everything that happens to worthy of sneaker news or our attention, but we're so focused on filling that feed every day that people post stuff like this is good for an artist to explore, take chances, and fail. There are things in here that I think are good, but we don't need to see this. When I met my wife, she did her best to convince me to make secret art, which is it gives you a chance to fail privately and try things whether they're going to work or not. And I'm glad she did that because while I don't have a dedicated practice of that, I do break out from my sneaker mask work and just experiment and explore, and if it comes out great, folks will see it in the Instagram feed. If not, keep it moving. So yeah, like trash.
Well, yeah,
I
it was
mean,
just-
but like
I
it
don't know
is,
what's
it
going
is.
on here, yeah.
It's just a creative experiment. Yeah.
See, this has an interesting situation, but like then you get to the tongue of the 3, and there that's all scrawny.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, if they had different size, maybe if they did it again, everything would be scaled down and changed up. This is like a thumbnail, like a thumbnail sketch in 3D. This is creative play. Nope. Next is something else. You ready to talk about these?
I didn't even know they were on the list. Let's go.
All right. So apparently we're getting another Coca-Cola Kith Converse drop. And I was like, I liked the first drops, but I didn't really like try for them.
Mm-hmm.
These I think I'm going to try for. Obviously, like I like some of the other colorways maybe better, but it all comes down to that fucking glass bottle sole. Every time I see that, I'm like, it's
the
gorgeous.
Green?
Yeah,
it looks nuts, dude.
it's so nice. And I do really like the oversized embroidery, and it's the puff embroidery, so it's sexy.
No, it's nicely finished.
Yeah, very nice.
That glass sole is dope.
It's everything, man. It just looks so impressive in person too. Like, just very cool pair of shoes. I'm glad to see it getting another.
I'm definitely not. You know what I mean?
colorway.
Like you probably would never see me dead in a pair of Chucks.
I
just don't think it
I wore
looks
Chucks
good
for
on my
years.
foot. You know what I mean?
I get that. I get that.
I've had that.
Well, and you
issue my
have a
whole life.
slightly larger
Oh, I have a wider
foot. Well,
sure.
even just longer too, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you got longer feet, Chucks are harder for you not to look like you got clown shoes on, just because the design of them, it's real slim,
Yeah.
real elongated. But yeah, see, the thing is like, I don't have anything against Chucks. I have a few pairs in my collection to kind of remind me of yesteryear, if you will. Like, I don't wear them that often. The thing is the price point on a pair of Chucks. Like, this pair of Chucks is outside of what I'm willing to pay for
What's retail?
a pair of Converse.
What's retail on this?
I don't know, but I guarantee you that a Kith collab doesn't cost the same as a standard pair of Chucks. We
No,
gotta be
yeah,
in
it
the
looks-
$200-300 range.
And especially with the finish. And what's the material on? Was that denim? or
I
some
do
sort?
believe it's
Yeah.
some raw denim.
Yep. Yeah. Back into denim on sneakers.
Yeah, well, we have another one of those coming up. Well, should we go over these first?
Oh yes, the bait.
Yeah, and we touched on this
Stranger Things.
in the previous
It just
episode.
continues, man.
Yeah.
The bait, Stranger Things, Nike thing continues.
These,
This is pretty wild, bro.
I love the distressed look that we see over here.
I
That
just
looks
want to see
great.
it happen. I want to see it in action and how it responds to the fire. It looks like it clearly is pretty flammable, but clearly they wouldn't want it to be like just pop off and like
Right.
then be responsible for selling shoes that are encouraged to be set on fire.
I don't know. Maybe we have to pick up a pair and
Set them on fire.
set them on fire.
Yeah, I'll bring the Bunsen burner.
Okay. Which pair though?
I don't wear any of these models, but
I know.
is that a tailwind at the bottom?
It's a tailwind at the bottom, and then
I
we got
think
the
that one
Cortez
is
and the
what I'm-
Blazer.
Wait, Cortez.
Leaning towards, yeah.
I guess if we're just gonna go grab a pair for shits, it would just be a pair of Cortez.
I mean, realistically, I'll end up making a mask out of them, unless we decide that one of us
Okay.
really wants it on foot.
No, you should make a Demigorgon.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know if that's the right shoe for a Demigorgon mask.
Okay. Shot down.
Shot down.
Oh yeah, I wasn't on the thing. Go back to that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, y'all. Here, check these out. Yeah, I think if I were gonna wear a pair, I might get the tailwinds at the bottom. But
That's
that's not really
what-
my thing.
I mean, here's the thing. I have to say, if this was a pair of Air Max 1s or 90s, I mean, and y'all know this, that'll get me to buy it. But I want to see this treatment. Like, you got 3 sneakers right here, and I know why, because those are the shoes that were out,
Yeah, that could have
During
been
the
worn
story,
during the
right.
time. Sure.
so it makes sense.
Yeah, I respect that.
But I love this treatment, and I'd love to see it on a pair of shoes that I loved.
You wouldn't want to see a Stranger Things presto,
No.
where you're like, the fuck?
No, but I tell you what, that fucking effect on a Fear God 1 would snap hard.
Is that what?
But
you
it wouldn't
want?
make sense.
Yeah, I love this photo of it getting flamed. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? I feel like I want to talk about what we got like in our own, like, that's here.
Do you
right
care
now.
if we go over?
No, not at all.
All right,
Not at
bet.
all.
Well,
Just to get off the slideshow for a minute.
I get that. Yeah. We want to mix it up.
But what the fuck is going on here, dude? This
These-
is the first I'm seeing these.
These popped up on the Atmos page, and they're a Li Ning, the folks that make the Way of Wade.
Uh huh.
And I guess this is a release that they
Now I
got
see
coming up.
that little logo on the toe area.
It looked like some 500 soles on that motherfucker, but this is not in my wheelhouse.
Per
But
se, it looks like that mixed with like an up tempo slash with like a hiking thing with those eyelets.
Yep.
It definitely looks like
a 500
an
Oswego
up-tempo
boot
that I have. Yeah, it looks like, what is it, like a 97 up tempo?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, see the panels and the way the tongue
Yep.
is all mesh and
I see that.
this big loop on the finish of the tongue. Yeah, this is interesting.
I'll give
But
this
like no,
to
especially get this brown.
to Li Ning, if I'm pronouncing that right. And I've made masks for them
Li Ning?
before. Li Ning.
That's how I think you say it.
Yeah, great. Made masks for them in the past for Way Away and everything like that. I think they're a good example of designers who take inspiration from the same shoes that we all know and love. Yeah.
The fuck is this thing?
That is the double of Green Crack. Yeah.
This is all green crack?
That's all Green Crack.
All right. We're doing it.
All right. Let's switch up to the boxes.
All right. Let's go ahead and have you start. So, I mean,
Yeah?
I'll just maybe I'll have one and then you can follow it and destroy
However,
it.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's
I'll
go
open
in.
because he's gonna destroy mine.
We starting strong on this side.
But one for one.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'm happy to say that almost all of these I got for like
Below
75
retail.
bucks
Oh.
or less, right?
All 4 pairs, less than 100.
I started the year saying some stupid shit like, all right, fuck it, like
I'm only buying shoes on sale.
I'm only buying shoes on sale, right? And I've done pretty good at that, except for these. These I had to get.
Oh. I know what they are now, and I'm really interested. I guess
I specifically did not tell you that these were here today so I could get a genuine reaction. All right.
Oh boy.
So,
I'm already like a little bit sad that it's not the box that we saw, the special box.
no. But here you go.
Ooh. All right.
It's the new.
And no rose petals? Where's your rose petals, King?
Dude, it's not the promotional box.
I know, but damn it, like
Yeah.
how much more could
Who
those
do you
really
think
have
I
cost?
am?
How many pairs? I don't know.
I'm not Cousteau.
Give me this damn.
I
Jacques,
worry-
let me
yeah,
get
dude,
that box, son.
Yeah, that box is one of the best parts. I knew I wasn't getting the box. But yeah, for as much as I said I didn't like the model, I actually really like the look of these, especially with the subtle leopard.
The subtle leopard is everything. Under that mesh, depending on which angle you look at it, it looks all black or that pop. And I was not sold on, like, I liked the look of it, but I was worried about the in-person feel and kind of craftsmanship. And this is really nice. This fuzzy heel tab, bro.
And the tongue.
And the tongue.
Yeah.
And the
Same as
tongue.
Here,
The
put it
mini-
put it up in that camera.
This one right here.
Yeah.
The mini gold swoosh.
Little down
Right
and
there.
closer. Yeah, so it'll focus on it. Yeah.
That gold swoosh right there. The embroidery is nice and sharp. It cuts through that faux fur tongue. What are we calling that?
We'll call it faux. I like the word faux fur.
I'm not even on the mic, so you probably can't hear what the fuck I'm saying anyway. But these are great. I'm so glad you picked these up. The glitter in the icy sole, very nice. And what have I said on other episodes? Icy soles for shoes that are gonna look good when they yellow. Golden soles are gonna work just fine on these.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I got them.
Glad to see it. Glad to see it. And you're happy with them.
I don't know how many drives I just took of that shit. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I haven't worn them yet, but like they look like they're gonna be comfortable.
You haven't even tried them on yet.
No, dude, I brought them straight to the show.
Straight to the show.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put them on the show?
On the show?
Do it, man. Everybody wants to see you put your foot in that.
That's the after hours show.
Yeah.
We're gonna have.
I put my foot in that.
I put my foot in that too. What is that?
We talked
It'd
about
be a
that.
different Eskimo Brothers situation.
Yeah. I've worn that pair.
What do Eskimos wear? Mukluks? It'd be Mukluk Brothers.
Mukluk Brothers.
You can change topics.
All right.
Talking about these.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead and shit on shit on all this.
If you watched episode 5, you heard the story of my Net Yeezy 1s. We over here?
We're on the main camera.
Main camera.
Yes.
I mean, do I need to say much? Perforated leather. Custom Y print, elephant print looking gray suede toe box. Patent leather strap, which I already got a couple of wrinkles in because I was overzealously. Not on this one. On the here, let me hold on.
What were you overzealous about?
Just how I handled the strap and pulled it from here.
Show that camera.
See that there? Your boy said, I'm going to pull it up from this corner. That's not what you do. You want to brace the whole thing with a full finger. But yeah, shout out to StockX. I guess we should mention that everybody's up in arms about the StockX data breach this week or last week.
I'm just taking these in right now.
Yeah, take them in. I'm just going to say that, nobody likes a data breach, but there are so many companies that have done the same and so much worse, and most of us are still doing business with them. So I'm counting this as, a miss and not a great day for StockX, but they've given me more than enough great days to make up for that, I would say. And I think most of you guys would agree that they've changed the game, and so hopefully they're going to fight through this, as I'm sure they will.
I'm on you right now, so the other.
Oh, yeah, the soles look good. There's a little bit of yellowing.
They look so fucking new.
Yeah, a little bit of yellowing from being in the paper.
This is what I'm jealous that I don't have. You have the Y print on this part. I have it on the strap.
On the strap, and don't. Oh yeah, the strap.
So
is
you
what
did
goes.
this? You did this fucking.
I did. I think so. I mean, I didn't notice it until after I put them on the first time.
Yeah, you really got in there.
I'm a savage. What can I say?
All right, so I put the shoe on.
Okay. First impressions.
First impressions, it fits really snug.
Snug, like you would like a half size bigger?
No. I would never get a 12 and a half, I don't think.
Yeah. Isn't that like an impossible size to find too? Like you gotta immediately go up to 13 or some shit?
Yeah, that sounds too. Then
That
I would
sounds awful.
have like toes folding in them.
Yeah. That's no good.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it, he says.
Yeah, so it's got that thing where it's attached like right here. So it's not like a normal. It's not like a normal tongue that just goes.
It looks like a
all the
normal
way through.
tongue, but it's more of a sock liner kind of tongue.
Yeah, it's got that thing that pops up, but the rest of it's very locked down. Yeah, it definitely feels fucking secure. I guess he's a huge dude, so better be.
I mean, is he as big as that swoosh though? No, that's a great pair. Nike Freak 1s, in case we haven't mentioned that already,
Yes.
coming to America.
Giannis.
But to be frank, I don't think anyone who's been watching really wants to hear us talk about these shoes for a third episode. So
Yeah, let's move on. I
Yeah,
do
but
like the I am my father's legacy thing right here.
that is dope. That's dope. I like his logo, that little pyramid joint.
All right, next.
You're up.
Oh. All right, you already got these, but I'm stoked to have them, especially at the price. So,
Green
Air Max
Pythons.
90, green Python, the red accents, dude. Even down to the little lace tips. Dude.
The aglets.
Yeah. Perfect.
I wore mine twice last week, and I will say they start out stiff, but once the leather loosens up, I mean, you're gonna see that wear. But if you have the Dusty Cactus from the anniversary pack, do you have those?
I don't. No.
I do. I love them, and the more I wear them, the older they look, but the more I love them. So, happy wear, brother. I think you're gonna dig these.
Yeah, they look great. I think I can wear this with a lot of stuff. Easy.
Oh. So I ordered these yesterday. I saw I saw on Sneaker Steel. I slept on these. Everybody else was mad excited about them. A few of the homies picked these up.
Yeah, I got a pair of these.
But for $75, I wasn't going to let this one slip past the collection simply for that sole.
Dude.
What
sucks is that the girls didn't get it. You're on the perfect. Yeah, they got it.
Boom. And the lace lock, because you know your boy kind of got a thing for lace locks.
I took that off immediately. I don't even know where I put it. It's probably in the box.
Look at this, though. Look at this wicked buckle.
Buckle?
Look at this.
I don't even know that's going to come through on camera. Like, that is crazy.
The side of my Air Max 1 got a camel toe.
Come up.
Probably not. I'll do a post if you guys want to see it. Check out Instagram.
Yeah, it's got this fucking. There it goes. You can see it now. Ugh. What? All right.
Fuck
But
it.
good pickup. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wear them.
Your foot will fill that out.
Exactly. What you got?
My cracky voice. The Paul George NASA joints. Yeah, I slept on these a long time ago, and now I'm so glad I have them. I kept seeing them out, and I'm just like, dude, those are fucking obnoxious orange. And I do like a good obnoxious pair of shoes. Plus, there's materials just galore on them.
We normally try to save new pairs, to show on the show. But I'm about to blow up the spot because me and Dano were looking at these out of my trunk when you picked them up from Laurel in a dark ass street downtown.
Yeah.
Like a couple fiends just, I can't wait to check these out. They are wild.
There's all sorts of cool details. And dude, the NASA patch on the back is just like official as hell.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of other NASA shoes out there right now. I think who else is
they're all over the place with collabs, and I love it because I would imagine that they're not getting as much funding from the government as much, and so they're collaborating with brands and probably making money that's funding some of their programs because of their merchandising through Nike, through Vans, through everybody and their mama, and they're killing
everybody and their mama. Yeah, and
let's all go to
put
space,
these on
man.
Last night.
Buy more shoes so we can go to space.
Yeah, but everything about it is very spacey. And dude, it says, "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon."
I fucks with that heavy.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
I
so
fucks
it's actually
with that
like, I don't know,
heavy.
really well thought out shoe.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Well, this was a surprise from the homies over at Supra. They sent over a couple pairs of the Skytop 77. They showed up this morning before I came in.
What's with the 77?
That's what the box says.
It's also embroidered on the side.
Oh, interesting. I will have to reach out to the
Dude,
Supra fam and find out. We
buttery.
got the Muskas right there. Yeah, quality materials, quality construction. I'm gonna pull out the black pair right here.
Yeah, that's a lot of vulcanized.
Yeah.
Soul, dude.
I dig it. So
I have had one pair. They were all red.
they've been sending me a few pairs. I've been setting a few aside for some masks once I clear my plate a little bit.